So this video is going to briefly go over how to create a histogram. A histogram looks a lot like a bar graph. The only difference is that histograms use frequencies instead of exact numbers. This example is over cookies. It reads, Dick buys a different number of cookies on 30 occasions. The results are shown as below. Using the data, answer the given questions. So right here is a giant list of numbers. We do not need to put them in order from least to greatest for this. What we do need to do is start tallying them up in our frequency table. So the number of cookies, anything in that data that's ranged 1 through 4 will get documented here. 5 through 8 here, 9 through 12 here, 13 through 16 here, 17 through 20 here. I'm just going to start going through and putting tallies. So for 1, that would classify between 1 and 4. 12 would classify here. 15 here. 7 would go here. 12 would go here. 15 here. And I'm going to pause it and get through the rest of this. Okay, so I went through all of the data and I put my tally marks. Whenever I got to a group of 5, I put the slash through it. So for cookies numbers 1 through 4, I had 3. 5 through 8, I had 6. 9 through 12, I had 7. And then it looks like 13 through 16 and 17 through 20, I also had 7. All right, so that's what I mean by frequency. It's not the exact number of data like it would be in a bar graph. Like in a bar graph, you would just have said, there's this many 1, there's this many 2s. But in a histogram, you're going to use frequency 1 through 4, the frequency of 5 through 8, and so on. These are the numbers that you're going to graph. The table is already set up and the axes are labeled. It doesn't have a title yet. We'll do that at the end. But for 1 through 4, there were 3, so I'll draw a box. Up, 2, 3. You don't have to shade it in. 5 through 8, there were 6. 9 through 12, and it looks like there were 7 on all of the rest of them. So I'll just do this. And voila, that is a histogram. So let's give it a title. We were talking about cookies. Let's just label it cookies. Remember, titles have capital letters. And that is how it's done. On your guys' Google Slides assignment, well, after you watch this video, on this slide, I already give you the table. You're asked to title it and graph the histogram. But on this slide, you have to sort through the data, put your tallies here, and with tallies, you can just use like the number 1 or the letter L. It doesn't really matter, or X's, something to keep track of it. And then you'll put the total number for the frequency, graph it, and then you have a Google form. And then the exit ticket's only for in-person students, so after that, you're done. Good luck.